Hello, right now I will be showing you how to add a custom login form to your social networking website. Yeah, we will be adding here like a little lightbox of login. So, and in another episode we did the custom sign-up form, and in right now's episode we're gonna do the custom login form. So that, as you see, is the custom sign-up form. Now we're gonna create a custom login form. So then that I will really recommend to create your custom login form is duplicating the custom sign up form. But before doing that, what I'm gonna do is go to the custom sign up form lightbox, and now I'm usually gonna add like a text. Usually just gonna duplicate that little text there, and I'm gonna put in this text. Second, okay. Already a member. Click here to sign up. Click here to log in to your account. And of course, I'm gonna put this much smaller. So I'm just gonna put this very small, and I'm gonna take this to this side. So I'm gonna put that like that. For now, I'm not gonna add any link there to that text. It's just a simple text there. After we do the login form, we will add a link to it. So, I'm just gonna move this there. So, now what we need to do is usually add the lightbox. Instead of me adding the lightbox, it would be a good idea to duplicate the sign up lightbox instead of adding a new one. So if you're doing that as me, then you need, for duplicating, of course, you need to go to menus and pages, go down there to lightboxes. And this one is and click those three periods in your sign up lightbox. We did the sign up lightbox in another episode of this series. Please watch it if you haven't watched it yet, so that you can learn how they can create their account. Where I will be showing you this of the email and the password, something where they can create like their profile and all of those things. So now what I'll just do is I'm gonna duplicate the sign up form. So I'm gonna click there, duplicate, and I have that. Now we'll just need to change some things, including the code. So we have there the text. Of course, since this is the login form, we need to change this to login. This we have their email and password. We have this little thing there that says already a member, click here to log into your account. Which, since this is the login form, I'm gonna change this to not a member yet. Click not a member. Click here to sign up. There we have that. So we have that there. Login, not a member, click here. Let's do it here. So, you have this text. To add a text, just go to add, go to text, and choose the text there. Now to add these two input fields, you need to go to add. Go now to input and now select any text input. For the email and the password, the ones you need are text input, not text box, or rich text, or radio buttons, or check boxes, or drop down, or selection tags, or date and time, or slider, or upload buttons, or ratings, or address input, or switch, or signature input, or reCAPTCHA. Okay? Only text input. Um, so the email, I just went to settings and set the type to email since it is an email. The show initial text, I just put show placeholder text, and the placeholder text, I put email. This field is, I put required. Here in the password one, I went to the settings. The type, I set it to password. Showing the initial text, I only put placeholder text. I put the placeholder text to password, and I put that this field was required the same as the other one. Then I added this submit button. If you don't know how to add a button, it is very easy. You just need to go to add, go down, go up there to button, and I choose this button. Okay, you can choose any of them. Well, not any of them. Okay, not any of them. I'll tell you which ones you can add and which ones not. Okay, so you can only add for these. Of course, you can add orders for other things, but for these you can also add some. You can only add some thin buttons, some text and icon buttons, and some icon buttons. You cannot add some document buttons, some upload buttons, or some iTunes button, or some pay buttons, or some PayPal buttons. Just those three there. As I said before, I added this text and icon button. Now let's hop into the code. Since we duplicated the page, here we have the the sign up code instead of the login code. So to get the login code instead, you will need to go to this little link here that will be in the description of this video, and here you can get the code. It is just this there, a very simple code. So you will need to copy it. So this is all code. You will just copy this here. I should add like a copy button to this. That's really bad. Just this. Oh. No, I can't. Oh, now I got this. Okay, so you're gonna copy it and just gonna delete the sign up code there. I'm gonna paste the login code. It's almost the same thing, but it's a little different. So here we have import Wix users from Wix users. That is that it will import the Wix users from the Wix user, which is like a member Wix function there. Now import Wix location from Wix location, which is like another Wix function there. So then we have this function thing, and we have this hashtag login, and we have this ID, that is the ID of the login button. But I just need to tell you something. If you go here to the login button, I have it set to submit. If you change this to example, I'm just gonna put, then this wouldn't work. You have to change this to example, and now it just works. I wanna put this just as submit. So here, as we see, it has a red dot. That is because example is not a valid selector. Now we need to change it to submit. That's it. The same with the email and the password. So we have their email. This is good because both of them say email. But what about if we change it to hello? Now a red dot appears there when you click that, and that's because it is incorrect. It shouldn't say hello. It shouldn't say email. It should say hello. That is the same thing that is here. I'm just gonna put here email, but you can put here whatever you want. Just be sure that when you change it here, you also have to change it there. You can put, well, many things there. So I'm just gonna change this to email, and now this works. Now let's see with the password. Click on the password. Here we have the ID set to password. Here we have the ID set to password. So that means our code is good. But let's change this to hello, hello. If we click on that, it says it's incorrect, and that is because this does not say hello, hello. If you want, so since you changed it there, now you have to change it there to hello, hello. I am just gonna change this to password again to recognize it, right? Recognize it. So I'm just gonna change the ID here to password, and then gonna put the ID here to password so that this is not incorrect. Now we have there when Wix users log in with email and password, then send the Wix location to example page. What does this mean? Well, that when they successfully logged in, they will be redirected to a page here, so that they are redirected to the page in the code when they click the submit button. You'll have to put the slug of that page that you want them to be redirected to. For example, right now we have it set to example page, but that would not work because we don't have example page here on our social network. So to change it, we just need to, I'm just gonna create a new page here. So, I'm just gonna call this Or actually, no, I'm not gonna do anything here. I'm just gonna get it redirected to the home page. So, to get this log of the home page, you have to click those three periods on the page. Now go to SEO Google, and now copy this thing. Now I'm gonna go to the login lightbox. And I'm gonna wait a second there. And I'm gonna paste it after this little symbol there. After that little symbol there, I'm gonna paste the slug I got. Here you can first change the ID of the lightbox also. And put like whatever login lightbox. Here you go to the settings of the lightbox. Automatically display lightbox on pages. I'm just gonna put yes for now, but then I will put no. But for now, I'm just gonna leave this like that. But I'm not gonna show you that right now or how to design it or anything. It's gonna tell you there that to add a lightbox, if you wanna add a lightbox instead of duplicating the one of the sign up, like add one and start from scratch, you need to go to add, go down to interactive and go here to lightboxes. I decided to start with a welcome full screen lightbox, although this looks very different, and that's because I changed most of it. I changed the color, I changed the font, and all of those things. Now it is time to go to the sign up lightbox again. And here we have this text that we have added before. Already a member, click here to log in to your account. So here we have that. So just click here to log into your accounting. We're gonna select it and we're gonna add like a little button here so that they go to log into their account if they already a member. So this we're gonna link it to Lightbox. This one, that is the login Lightbox. The same we're gonna do with the login lightbox. So not a member, click here to sign up. So this click here to sign up thing, we're gonna select it and we're gonna add a link to add lightbox to the sign up lightbox. And you can add to the login form, you can add a forgot password thing also, but that is totally optional, okay? That is just totally optional. I'm just gonna walk you through how to add that, but that is totally optional, okay? So I'm just gonna take like 1 minute here to add the forgot password thing because I don't want all the video to be of that. This is just of how to add the login thing. So if you want to add the forgot password thing, you're gonna go to menus and pages. Gonna go there to side menu, and now you're gonna go to add page. Now I'm just gonna call this forgot password. I'm just gonna show you most of this, okay? Just like here, how to add the page. And then we're gonna open the code panel. Gonna just delete that there. And we're gonna go to what link? Well, we are going to go to this link. Wait a second. Let's see code snippets to the create new password one. So here we have the create new password code. So we have that. I'm just gonna copy that code. I'm gonna paste it there. Now I'm gonna go to the login thing and I'm gonna add a link to the forgot password page. It's gonna usually add that oh, just gonna do that and I'm just gonna put this there. I'm just gonna put there forgot password. Click here. And we're gonna link that to the forgot password page. And that's it. That's how we create a forgot password thing. It's just very easy. When they click that, they will automatically be brought to the forgot password to the week's forgot password thing. If you want to do that, that's completely optional. Okay, you don't have to add any elements to that page. You don't have to add any titles. You don't have to add any input. Don't worry about that. Just put that code and the forgot password light box there will appear. And now that I have showed you how to add a login form to your social network, now bye. This was all the video. Okay, and bye. This was all the video.